Okay, looks like we're good. Looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Nairui here, and welcome back. Well, thankfully, the storm last night ended up not causing any severe damage, no power failures, so all is good. And eh, still a little upset that I had to call the stream early due to severe weather, but well, just a single mission was how short these missions tend to be is probably not enough for a full length stream. So we're back. So we're coming back, picking up right where we left off yesterday to finish off Call of Juarez Gunslinger, and then. Yep. If y'all will give me a moment or two after this game wraps up to get something else set up real quick, we can fill the rest of the stream time with something special. But with that said, let's get back into it, shall we? The Good, the Bad, and the Dead, the final chapter of this game. I was so close to finishing the game and just wrapping it up all neat and such, but sadly, when they're dropping severe thunderstorm warnings and the weather starts getting pretty bad, well, gotta take care of myself and seek shelter. Okay, let's do this.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly, but the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
I'm probably gonna still play this game for myself a little bit off stream because, yeah, I still got some leveling I can do. I still got collectibles to get. But yeah, once I finish up this mission, as far as experiencing the story, I think that'll probably be it for this game. Which means I find myself in the position once again I need to find something new to play in the Friday stream block, and I'm now lost. Oh, did I get turned around? I think I got turned around. Yeah. and just completely forgot about that. I can actually actually grab a waypoint there for a minute. So yeah, let's go that way. Yeah, depending on how long this final mission is, this is definitely going to be a short one.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I've been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. Just like me.
I'm definitely glad I picked this game up and finally got to play it.
But I wasn't about to call it quits. Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around. I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was onto them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Boop.
Howdy, horse. Get again that one last showdown in. Whoa! Back up! Back.
I see. So finishing up Call Juarez.
Yep.
But you obviously prevailed since you set the trial.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Yeah, I managed to get the engraved ranger unlocked now.
Nice.
Still got to replay this a bit off stream if I want to get this fully upgraded though.
Oh, fair.
Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here and there, and even over there.
Oof.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer, Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before.
Oof. Oh, this is going to be fun.
I knew that old war horse had
Yes,
died
indeed.
2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
So have me shooting through a literal ghost town.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
Here, bait.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm dying a lot this run.
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him. Okay, stick with a rifle or go for the shotgun. You seem to be picking at me from a bit of range, I'll stick with the rifle. Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. But no ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Oof.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead. Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought.
Ooh. This is...
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the
At least they're
Dead.
not putting me all the way back at the beginning of this little marathon.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told her before you see him alive.
He was alive.
Ugh.
voice called to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker,
Whew.
a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
The good, the bad, and the dead. Ha!
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Etta's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
In a Mexican standoff. So it's looking like we're gonna be ending this cowboy tale with a good old fashioned Mexican standoff. Ooh. Oh, this is tense.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Whew. Ooh, loading finale.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh, man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Called it! Oh, we've got a choice! And no sense of anything, kind of a time frame, so we can actually take a little bit of time to figure this out. Revenge or redemption?
I'm back. Ooh, we get a choice.
Oh, yes. I was starting to think towards the end that one of these guys' eyes was probably Bob, the guy we were hunting down. I was right!
I mean, yeah, it felt like it was the case.
Because there's no way we could end this story without us dealing with Bob.
Yeah.
So the question is, does Silas take his revenge or start on a path towards redemption?
Revenge.
Oh. Welcome to the point where I started overthinking this.
Blood bequeaths blood.
Now, on the one hand, I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person who likes to try and do for the best, and well, oh, this is difficult because this is a different time. Because at this point, Bob has been living his life, hopefully regretting the lives he's taken in his misspent youth. Potentially constantly looking over his shoulder for any number of folks who'd be coming searching him out looking for their revenge. And I found him. Others are going to be able to find him too.
Yep.
So, would it be crueler to let him live, knowing that he is not as hidden as he once was? That justice or revenge, whichever one it will be, can and will come for him, and perhaps next time he might not be so lucky. Perhaps the next one who comes seeking him out might be a bit younger and have their their fires of revenge burning much harder and much hotter, and not be worn away by the years of fatigue that brings on the soul. The years of fatigue carrying that kind of hatred does. Nickname is voting for revenge.
I'm also in the same camp.
You know what? I'm going to do a little dice roll just to sate my curiosity.
Oh.
But I'm also having another thing in my mind. For something potential in the future, if it's an option. Well, the dice say redemption. But without saying too much about potential plans that I have an idea for now after playing this. You're gonna be red and dead before you get your your redemption, son.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Here. I won't have it said that I left you with nothing.
That's how you want it? So be it. Holy shit!
Molly, move against that wall. Go!
And achievement unlocked. Violence begets violence.
Did you know it was him all along?
Cassidy told me Bob was in Abilene before he died. But I wasn't sure Ben was my man until he revealed how much he knew about Ringo and Reed. The coin, of course. Well, that was the last nail in that particular coffin.
I better go get the sheriff.
You okay, boy? You're looking mighty shook up.
Dwight, maybe you best go home. Young Eisenhower here is leaving for West Point tomorrow. He should
Dwight
get caught up in
Eisenhower.
something like this.
I think I might head out myself. at
Oh
this
my
juncture.
goodness.
Unless you want to stop me, Jack.
No, sir, Mr. Graves.
So where are you going now? Now that you had your revenge?
Doesn't really matter, does it? As I've sold my soul for it, and will never again walk with those I have lost.
Call of Juarez, Gunslinger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, Eddie. As far as timing goes, probably not the best since I just managed to finish up what we started. Yeah, you just missed it.
Yeah, you just missed the last duel. We found Bob.
Mm-hmm. Oh, timing. Well, I suppose with this point though, since we've officially wrapped this up and finished what we started yesterday, because after you left, when we got to the point where I was starting to feel like, oh, this might be a good spot to wrap up, I realized, oh crap, we're pretty much right at the end. So try to keep on going, but right as I got to the last full mission, That was when the severe weather warning that came out, it started hitting full force, so I unfortunately had to end the stream prematurely. Because as much as I wanted to keep streaming, I've got to take care of myself. So yeah, I figured just the final mission alone is not going to be enough for a full-length stream, because we're only sitting at about 36 minutes with finishing where we left off. So I've got something else planned to follow this up to fill up the rest of the stream time. And it also feels like it's a game. It's getting might toasting here, so I'm going to turn the fan on. So if you hear anything in the background, that's because I've got the fan blowing to cool it down a little. On low, mind you. Don't want it to be super loud and being picked up on the microphone, but still enough to make things a little bit more comfy. But yeah, oh, new modes are available. New Game Plus and True West difficulty. Minimal HUD and extra difficulty to get the real Western experience. Very nice. But yeah, that was Call of Juarez Gunslinger. A nice short little game, but a fun one at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got got plenty of style and just so good. Sounds like suffering mode.
It does, yeah. It sounds like the impossible difficulty for Dead Space.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be pushing myself to that. I'm looking to actually have fun with games, and I don't typically have fun just punishing myself.
Well, you don't want to try the Dead Space achievement where you only have 3 saves in the entire game? On
No.
impossible?
No, 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 no.
What's the worst that can happen?
Should I bring up a compilation video of all the horrible and heinous deaths that you can go through in the Dead Space series?
I know.
Because those are probably a lot. Those are probably a good 30 minutes to an hour long. I'd wager.
Oh, definitely. Hetty, I'm a safe scummer too.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's in the game, so you might as well make use out of it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, that's a classic thing to do in some games where you've got an NPC that just manages to piss you off just the right way, and you're not supposed to do it, but you're just so that guy just gets on my skin. Pause, save, done, bam. And whatever kind of fallout happens after that, you can just reload your save and just continue going, feeling a lot better. Of course, then there's like instances like certain jackass NPCs that just piss me off to no end. Where, like in Fallout, where okay, you know what? I'm going to enter in the console command to make it so you actually can be killed because fuck you particularly. Oh yes, the ones that, despite things, the NPC that, despite things being made clear that they are pressing matters, just wants to walk about as slow as possible. But with right now, we've got the Call of Juarez done, so I'm going to stop the stream for a smidge, get the other game I have planned loaded up and running, and then I'll start up fresh. Oh, the ones that are half between walking and sprinting. Oh. Yep. So this isn't goodbye for now. This is just a brief intermission. See you in a smidge. Be back soon. Bye.